Debunking Gym Myths. Now, with the vast growth of the fitness industry and social media, there's a whole flurry of bodybuilding gurus and misleading information circling around.
3 lifts for a bigger chest, plate presses, and size.
And after receiving so many questions from young gym beginners on how to bulk up or how to build a good physique, I thought I'd make a video explaining the 5 common gym myths and if they're actually true or not. Now, I've been hitting the gym for just over 3 years, and after falling for some of the myths, it's fair to say I've definitely learned from my mistakes. And by watching this video, you can avoid wasting your time and effort on useless exercises, BS supplements or pointless dieting. Yes people, it's Tom Beckles here, and the first myth we're going to be tackling is, I'm too skinny to bulk. Now this is a question I get so often, but as you can see from my transformation, I can tell you that's absolutely not true. For a period of time I used to think the exact same way as well. I used to think, oh, I'll never be able to build size, I'll never be able to build muscle, but what helped me was just flipping my mentality completely. I used to think, oh, I'm actually grateful that I'm this skinny, because then in like a year's time, 2 years time, when I achieve my dream physique, I'm going to have levels of self-fulfillment and self-pride that you wouldn't get if, say, you're already jacked, added just a little bit of muscle, then you just wouldn't get the same amount of self-fulfillment and self-pride. So I think it's actually good in a way if you're starting from a really bad starting point and work yourself up. So you just got to start thinking like, oh, in a year's time, 2 years time, like the transformation video is going to be crazy. You can literally apply this concept to anything in life, like finances, health, anything. Literally anyone can put on muscle and achieve their dream physique. As long as you put in the time, follow a workout plan and a solid nutrition plan, then you can make it happen. Now we're going to be moving on to the second myth. You have to track calories to see any type of progress. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky one. Of course, tracking calories can help, as it is more accurate to getting results. However, you can 100% get results without tracking calories. I made this transformation without tracking calories. However, this doesn't mean that I was eating random bits of food. I made sure that I had high carb and high protein meals and ate around 4 to 5 meals a day. After a while of trial and error, you get to understand your body more and what works and doesn't work for you. As I had a super fast metabolism, I'd always try and overestimate the amount of food that I had rather than underestimate. And this is why I'd have the same sort of high protein meals every single day, such as chicken and rice, eggs, spaghetti bolognese, and if after a few weeks or months I noticed my gains started to slow down, then I just add a high protein snack or a high protein meal to my daily intake and keep doing that. Since then, I'm now at 84 kilos. I did have a period of time about 3 to 4 months where I just didn't see much results. I was about 77 kilos and just wasn't putting on any size at all. And this is when I decided to start tracking my calories, and my gains just went through the roof. So in short, it's not essential to track calories, however it can definitely help. But if you're a beginner, you probably don't need to track calories unless you want to, or unless your weight or metabolism just fluctuates a lot. Whereas if you're more experienced, advanced, or just want complete accuracy, then yes, tracking calories can be great. Now on to myth number 3. You must take supplements, otherwise you won't grow. With this one, supplements definitely help, but the key is in the name. Supplements is an addition to your diet. Nutrition and training are the most important factors into building a good physique, so make sure those are in check first before worrying about supplements. The most researched and best supplements to use would be creatine monohydrate and protein powder. Creatine helps in boosting strength and recovery, so it's worth having, but you won't turn into the Hulk if you suddenly start using it. Protein powder is a great hack if you don't get enough protein in your diet, or you just don't have enough time to cook. But the majority of your protein you want to get from whole foods such as chicken, mince, fishes and other sources. So in short, supplements are good for providing an extra little boost or just making your life easier, but it's not going to work like some magic potion where you just take it and it completely transforms your physique. You've got to make sure that your diet and training is up to scratch first. The main supplements I use are creatine, protein powder and occasionally pre-workout, and if you want the best supplements then you can head to Legion Athletics where you get 20% off your whole order if you use my code Beckles. Now onto the 4th myth, I need to bulk before working out. Now, this is probably one of the most common ones that I get. A lot of people think that you should either just start bulking first and then start training, or start training first and then start bulking, but you need to do both at the same time, simultaneously. The reason for this is because if you just start bulking without any sort of training, you're just going to put on fat and it'll make your journey way longer than it should be. Bulking and training go hand in hand, so you want to make sure that you're in the calorie surplus first, eating a lot of high protein meals whilst training at the same time, so you're not having to build up a load of fat just to shred down again, and then just to add muscle. If you're wanting to add size because you think that you're too skinny for the gym and you're maybe scared of going there, then there are definitely a few ways of getting around that. First of all, you could go with a friend, or you could wear super loud headphones and go during off-peak times, which may be like later on in the day or early mornings, if that helps. But honestly, everyone in the gym is so nice and so friendly, and we all started off somewhere, so no one will laugh at you. But anyways, back to the question of whether you need to bulk up before hitting the gym. And in order to maximize muscle gains, you need to bulk and hit the gym at the same time. Now, onto the fifth and final myth. Cardio kills your gains. Yeah, this is a big lie. Cardio will never kill your gains. It's your diet that will. When you do cardio, of course you burn a lot of calories, which can eventually lead to weight loss. But if you're bulking and want to do cardio, then you simply just need to eat more than you normally would. If you have an Apple Watch or something similar, then it can tell you the amount of calories that you burn in a session, or if not, it's going to be a lot of trial and error, and you can sort of just roughly guesstimate how much extra calories you're going to need. So in short, cardio won't be killing your gains as long as you're in a calorie surplus and eating more on the days that you're doing cardio or exercise. And yeah, that wraps up the whole video. If this is the type of content that you'd like to see me do more, or even a part 2, let me know in the comment section down below. And here I'm going to show you my budget bulk and shopping list video. Sub if you're new, and until next time.